What's up, fellow fantasy loving friends? Josh here with RSMP Tabletop, and today I'm beyond excited because I get to introduce our third Kill Team battle report. Now, I've been reading all the comments you guys have been leaving in all the videos. Thank you so much. And we did a few adjustments in this one. I was able to lower the overhead camera angle down a little bit to be more on the board and get like less of the people on the outside. I'm still working on trying to get angles right. This particular battle report is kind of difficult because we shot into the dark terrain and it's quite a bit different than Vulcus, but the audio is dialed in now. We still are under some construction, so my lavalier mics finally got dug out and we were able to mic up both players now. So please keep leaving the comments. Please keep leaving any corrections on any rules mistakes we make. I'm starting to bring in some high level players now, so we're gonna get to see some really good games for the battle reports. And thank you guys for supporting our shorter form content too. You guys blew that video up that Jared did talking about the new Kill Team 2025 stuff and beyond. So thank you so much for that. We can't tell you how awesome it was to read those comments and see all the love and support. So without further ado, thank you 5-Star Games, because this battle report wouldn't be possible without them. So 5-Star, thank you.
Hi, I'm Max with RSMP Tabletop, here again for another game of Kill Team. I've got my Inquisitorial agents today, and I'm playing...
Hello, my name is Moosey. I'm also with RSMP Tabletop, and today I brought my Tempestus Aquilons to drop into the fight.
All right, we'll see how it goes.
Cool.
Okay, so we're already set up. Our crit op is Mission 2, Loot. We're kind of semi-ready to go here. So we'll just roll off for initiative.
Okie dokie.
Here we go.
Ooh.
All right, you got me.
Cool.
I'm going to assume you're selecting your seat as your deployment zone.
Yes, I will. You have your equipment selected.
I do. So for my equipment, I'm taking the Inquisitorial Rosette. I'm taking armored body gloves. I'm taking combat daggers and the light.
Perfect. All right, so for my faction equipment, or I'm taking 2 faction equipment, the Tempestus daggers to give to all my units, and I'm gonna do drop augury as well, which lets me change where one of my drop tokens is. I can move it up to 4 inches, but I cannot move it closer to your end. I have to move it within my range.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna take 2 of the universal equipment. I'm doing 2 light barricades and 2 crack grenades.
Okay, cool. All right, so each player gets 2 CP. So we'll set the CP up.
Give me that CP. This team's CP hungry.
Yeah, I am too. In the last game, I got denounced up to 3 command points. All right.
All right, we got our TAC op selected.
Yeah, I've got mine as well.
Alrighty, and then we're starting to set up operatives, right?
Yep, you have initiative, so starting with you.
All right, I'm going to set up a third of mine within 6 inches of my side of the board.
Well, don't forget, I think you do equipment first as far as setting up.
Oh, yeah, we set up our equipment first.
Yeah, so.
All right, so I'll go first setting up my equipment. I have 2 barricades to set up.
Okay.
Do I do them both at once, or do we go 1 and 1?
That's a great question. I don't know.
How do you want to do it?
Let's just send it. Put down 1 at a time.
All right.
Sure.
Would right here be acceptable? Actually, let's go right there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's got to be outside of 2 inches from that bubble.
Okay, I'll put this one right here.
Ooh, all right. And then I'm going to do my last one. Oh, I don't want to make it too difficult to get there. Oh, well. YOLO, we're going to put it right there.
Okay, sounds good. I'll put one right here. Just like that.
Perfect. All right, equipment is set up. Do you have any more equipment to set up? No?
Nope, just that.
Cool. And so ready to start setting up operatives?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to set up my first third. So first I'm going to set up just 2 of my regular Aquilon troopers, one there and one there. And then I'm going to set my Aquilon Tempestor right behind them.
Okay, sounds good. I'll go ahead and put in my, let's see, I think I'll do my comms trooper right here, followed by my plasma servitor there, then my recon trooper, and my gunner. My Casterkin gunner with the hotshot volley gun.
All right, for my second deployment, this is where my guys get tricky. Their faction rule is their drop-in ability. So this is their drop insertion rule. So I can choose 2/3, 2 of my 1/3, and set them up above the map. So I'm going to set up this group next. Up above in the dropship, I've got my marksman, another regular trooper, my precursor, and one of my gunners, this one with the plasma rifle.
All right, so I think next I'll put in, I'll put in my Melta gunner here, my medic right here, my interrogator will go here, and my Penal Legionnaire will go right there.
Perfect. All right, and for my last third, I'm going to set up them up above as well. I've got my Grenadier, my Gunfighter, my Melta Gunner, and my Servo Sentry, sorry. Putting him there, and I will put their drop marker right up against this door.
So for the last 4, I'll drop my skull right here. I'll put the Death World veteran right there. My Pistolier right here. And my Quest Keeper right here. That'll be that.
Perfect. So we're all set.
Yep.
All right, next we get to do the scouting phase. I'm just going to put that right back up there.
Oh, sure.
Okay, you know what? I am ready. All right, ready?
Equip, all right.
All right, so what extra equipment are you going to take?
I'm going to take frag grenades.
Okay, and I am going to bring one of my faction equipment. If I can figure out where they are. I'm going to bring Remote Overseer. So once per battle, when rolling off to decide initiative, I can re-roll.
Okay, sounds good. You know what? I'm going to change it up on you. I'm going to do 1 frag and 1 crack instead.
Perfect, sounds good.
All right.
All right, and are we ready for battle?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, so strategic ploys or gambits. Do you have any, or I guess I have initiative, so I should go first. For my first strategic gambit, I get to move my drop tokens up to 4 inches. So I'm going to do that real quick. So my first one, I'm going to move directly forward to about there. That's 4 inches.
Okay.
And my other one, I'm also just going to charge straight forward 4 inches with.
All right, sounds good. I don't think I have any, so I think I'm good to go.
All right, and then I am not going to use any of mine either, so I will pass.
Okay.
All right, let me just get my tokens up. Let's get all set for this. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah. Are you choosing to go first or second?
Well, since we tied on the scouting, I just get to pick again because I got the initiative roll.
I believe so, yeah.
I will go first.
Okay. So you'll go to 3 CP, and I'll go to 4. All right. Good luck.
Good luck. All right, so for my first activation, I am just going to activate one of my regular troopers. I am going to spend my first action point to open this door. Does it open, or are they glued? Oh, it opens.
Yeah, I think they all open.
That's awesome. I love it. Okay, so with my first trooper, so 1 AP to open the door. And then I am going to move 6 inches up to my light barricade. He will stay right there concealed.
Okay, cool. So for my first action, I think I'll give a command. Sorry, I'll activate my comms trooper to give an action point to my penal legionnaire, and another one to my interrogator agent. And you know what? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to do this at the beginning of the strategy phase. I have to declare whether my interrogator or the skull has the offensive or defensive auras on. I'm going to give the defensive one to my interrogator.
And the offensive to the servo skull?
To the skull, yep.
Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. All right, so I will activate my other regular trooper right here. And he is just going to move through the door as well, about 6 inches, reposition up to that light barricade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, their model's too big. And he will, can they guard from conceal?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I think you can, but it switches you to activate when you...
It says here, not in enemy control range or on conceal, so I think you do have to go engage.
Okay, so in that case, I will move him up there, and then I will dash him another 3 inches right to there, and he will stay there concealed.
All right. So these guys that you have like in reserve, can they come in this round?
Yeah, so...
They can.
I have to have half of my team on the board by the end of the first turning point, and then I lose one of my drop tokens after the first turning point, and then I have to have the rest dropped by the end of the second turning point, and if any I don't drop in the second turning point, die.
Okay, and so once you're activated out with everybody on the board, is that when you're forced to drop somebody in?
Yes, and I can either drop them in or pass.
Gotcha.
But it counts as an activation if I pass, so I don't get a counteraction.
Okay, cool. So I'll take my Death World veteran, and he's just going to dash, so he'll go, let's see, he'll go 2 inches to here, 1 to there, and then 6 to right here. And he's just going to remain on conceal.
Okay, so I do have one rule I want to clarify with you before we get too into it.
Sure.
It does say that once I drop one of these guys in, it counts as them performing a reposition action. The model counts as obscured until the end of the next activation or the end of the turning point.
Okay.
So does that mean he counts as obscured until the end of my next activation?
Sorry, could you repeat it one more time?
So the rule as written says, after an enemy operative drops in, it's obscured until the end of the next activation. So if I drop in a guy, he's obscured until I drop in my next guy, basically, right?
Until the next activation. The next activation is, I think it's the next time he activates. Can I read it?
Of course, yeah. It's going to be right down there on the bottom right. I think it is until his next activation because people were saying it's like the most broken rule.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, if that's the case, that's really good. That's why the wording's a little...
Okay, so I think what it is here's why the wording is a little weird. It says, so it's treated as performing a reposition. Okay, so that's 1 AP gone. You have 1 left. Then you continue its activation as normal. I don't know what that means. Like the activation is done at that point in that sense. Like I think it means that when you then choose to activate the operative after they've dropped in, it's normal. You treat it as normal, and you're obscured until he activates. Then once he's activated, he's no longer obscured. That's why it says whichever comes first, that or the end of the turning point.
Oh, so if he activates as in like goes into
fight mode. So if you have him sit there and not do anything, he's obscured. He's fine. Like, but if you do anything with him, shoot or dash or whatever, then
he's not obscured.
Then he's not obscured anymore. That's how I read it. Otherwise, why would they say whichever comes first? If it was till the end of the turning point, they would just say till the end of the turning point.
That's what was throwing me off. So okay, that works for me. All right, so for my next activation, I'll activate my Tempestor, and he has 3 APL, so I'm just going to use him to move over here, and then I will dash him over to this door. Let me make sure it's within 3. It is. And then I will use his last AP to open the door.
Okay. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is just move my pistolier 2 inches to here, and then 6 inches to just outside the door. And that'll be him.
Alrighty. So for my next activation, I am going to drop in my servo sentry from up above. I'm going to drop him on this token right here. Has to be within 3 inches. So I'm actually just going to drop him right next to it, right behind that wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I am actually not going to, I'm just going to leave him right there as is, and he will be concealed.
Yeah, I think I'll do... What kind of range do I have here? We can go... I mean, I could get the Penal Legionnaire there. Okay, so I'll have the Quest Keeper just simply run 6 inches, and as he's going through, he's gonna run 6 inches, reposition, and open the door as he goes.
Cool with that?
So that would put him just about there. See, does this one swing in? No, it swings out. Okay, I'll move it. I'll physically open the door later. I don't want to move all the models and mess them up.
Okay.
So, back to you.
Alrighty, so next. Alright, I'm going to drop in my Grenadier next on this marker within 3 inches. So I'm just going to set him up right behind this cover.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave him there, concealed.
All right. So I think what I'll do now is move my interrogator. I'll have him dash. So it'd be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Gets him to here. And then 6 inches gets him to there. So I can see your guy.
Is he one that you gave an extra AP to?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think I'll just do that, I suppose. So, I'll have him start shooting.
Some first turn shooting, let's do it.
Yeah.
And I don't get cover because I'm visible.
Yep.
Who's shooting at who?
So my interrogator agent is going to fire his...
regular trooper.
Yeah, he's going to fire his extended stock auto pistol. And we've got 2 crits and 2 normal hits.
Oh, jeez. Whoa! 2 crits and a regular save. They save on 4+.
Ouch. Okay. So you just take the 1 crit. That's 4 damage.
Shouldn't it just be a regular hit?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
I can block both crits.
Yep, you're right. I did that incorrectly. Yep. So that's actually only 2 damage.
2 damage?
Yep.
All right. So they have 8. He's down to 6.
All right. Back to you.
All right. So I can drop my guys on my marker or anywhere within my deployment zone. So I'm actually going to drop my marksman next. And I'm just going to drop him right by this door. Is he engaged?
He is engaged now, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to drop my marksman there. That counts as a reposition. And then I'm going to shoot your... So my marksman is going to shoot your interrogator.
Okay, sounds good.
My marksman shoots. So he has a mobile profile. The mobile profile is weaker. It's 4 attacks hitting on 3+, 3, 4 damage. No special.
So because I have the defensive aura on, it's 1 less attack dice.
Okay, so I will only get 3 attacks hitting on 3+, 3, 4 damage. That's a dramatic roll, and I got 3 hits.
3 hits, okay. And I got 2 saves.
All right, so he would take 3 damage.
3 damage. That puts him down to 5.
And my marksman is engaged and expended.
Okay. So I think what I'll do now is I'll take a little cheeky shot with my hot shot volley gun guy now that I have an engaged target to see. It's like a very narrow shot, but he can see him.
That's fair. I'm going to retain 1 normal as a cut roll. Does that count as obscured because it's heavy terrain?
So
you
have to be greater than what is it? Greater than an inch from the terrain that is obscuring you.
Okay, so that's just a cover save then.
If cover lines broken by heavy terrain that is more than 1 inches from shooter or target, critical. Yeah, so I don't believe you get obscured on that then.
Does this wall obscure me at all? Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so then yeah, you will get that.
Okay, so I'll be obscured. I don't get a cover save if I'm obscured though, do I?
I believe you do, just not from the same piece of terrain. So you'll get both. You'll get your cover save from
that, but not from the other, not from the obscuring. I thought you had to pick either cover or obscurity.
You do if you would be gaining both things from the same terrain feature, then you have to pick. So because these are 2 different terrain features, you're going to get both.
Oh, okay. So I will.
At least that's my understanding of how they changed it.
I'm not going to argue with that. So I will retain.
It's to your advantage. If I'm wrong, then it's to your advantage.
I will retain 1 normal save from cover. That's a 4-up.
Okay. I mean, if you look at that shot, it's like horrific. I can barely see him, but it's a focused shot from the hot shot volley gun. It's 5 shots.
That's a Hail Mary.
Well, it's piercing crits.
Oh, is it? Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Oh, but
no crits though.
You couldn't anyway because of obscurity.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, 3 regular hits, so I toss 1, right?
Yep. And then I will roll my 2 cover saves. I saved both of them with the one I retained. Perfect.
All right, cool.
Does he have more AP?
Nope, that's everything from him. So he's activated out. It's back to you.
All right. So I am going to activate. We'll do my gunfighter next, and I'm actually going to pass on him. He's just going to stay up in the ship.
Okay. So I don't know if my Penal Legionnaire can realistically do anything here. I had to push him back a little bit because he was like, I had to open the door.
That's fine.
He was like a 25 mil base away from the door, so like an inch.
Okay.
So I'll just put him there, and then I can measure this out, and we'll see if it's possible that he can do anything here. Because he does have that extra AP. So if he goes from here, if he goes 3 and then 6, can he get? I don't think he can get to the other side of my guy by the looks of things. No, he can't. So that means I don't think I'm going to be firing him because I can't get within range of your engaged guy. My comms trooper can't. Yeah, shoot. Okay, well, I suppose instead then, what I'll just do is activate my Melt-A-Gun trooper and just dash him through here and then have him run up behind the wall here. And he'll just remain on conceal. Back to you.
Perfect. So next I will activate my Melt-A-Gunner, and he is also going to pass and just stay up in the dropship.
Okay. So I think I'll have my skull activate. He's going to go 5 inches and open the door on his way through. So it's 2 inches just to get to the door, and then 3 more gets me just outside of this terrain feature there. Or the light barricade, I should say.
Okay, and just to clarify, does he have that rule where I have to be within 2 inches to shoot at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever that rule is, he's got some version of it, yeah.
Okay, cool, I figured. All right, so I'm up next. Let's see what I can do. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go for it. I am gonna drop my plasma gunner in my drop zone, so within 6 inches. I'm just gonna put him on this side of the door. And he is gonna activate and shoot your interrogator.
Cool.
So my plasma gunner shooting your interrogator.
Yep.
My plasma gunner is gonna fire hot this time. May as well go for it.
Yep.
So with my hot profile, or my supercharge, I should say, I have 4 dice hitting on 3+, 5, 6 damage. You have your defensive aura, though, correct?
Yeah, so you'll get one less. And
so I will get 3 attacks, hitting on 3+. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I'm not going to supercharge this one. I'm just going to fire a standard shot.
Okay.
So it's 3 dice hitting on 3+, 4, 6, piercing 1. And I completely missed. No point in even rolling defense for that.
Yep.
My man shot far, far left.
Okay. So let's see. What will I do? Man, I wish I could get over there and like punish you somehow, but I just don't have the range. I think I should have maybe allocated those extra actions from the comms guy a little differently. Right? Like I don't think I can. No shot. Not even close. Okay. So we'll just start getting position for next turn, I think. Oh yeah, I'll open this door that the skull opened since it swings out that way. I think I'll just do like a 6-inch reposition of the servitor to like here. Seems like a good enough spot. And that's it. Actually, he has 1 more AP, so...
Did you give him an AP?
No, he just has 2. The door was opened by the skull previously, so that wasn't...
Oh, I thought they had 1 AP for some reason.
They have 1, but if he activates within, I believe 3 inches of another operative, he gets 2.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think with
That's
this...
good to know.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know, should I put him on guard? Is that fun? Is that interesting?
If I bring anyone in that room, you can shoot at him with that guy.
Yeah, but you'd have to be like visible. I'll just leave him like this. So I'll send it back to you.
All right, so next I will activate my final Aquilon Trooper, and he's going to stay in the dropship as well.
Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll have the medic dash and then run 6 inches to hopefully heal some people a little later on. And that's him.
All right, and then my last activation is going to be with my precursor, and I'm going to leave him in the dropship as well, and I will pass.
Okay. So I think what I'll do now is just take my recon trooper and have him dash in and then across to right behind here. Actually, I'll leave him a little bit more exposed. That way he's not so far away from the objective. Okay. So over to you.
I am activated out.
Well, now you can do your counteracts, the ones that I never get to do.
Oh, you have 1 more to activate?
Yeah, I've got my Penal Legionnaire. Oh, shoot. You know what? I'm sorry. I just realized I actually played that incorrectly. The skull was supposed to activate at the same time as the interrogator. It didn't change anything because he just ran through the door and opened it. So I'm actually...
But that wouldn't have counted as an activation, so yes, just go again.
So let me just move my last guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm just going to... The Penal Legionnaire is just going to run up. That was my plan with him.
Okay.
So he'll just simply...
Is he the melee guy?
Yeah, but he's not going to be in range of anything interesting here. I mean, next turn he will be, hopefully. But he does have... he is the guy that had the extra AP.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but that doesn't do me any good, though, because I can't really use it. Yeah, I guess he's just going to run up behind the interrogator and stand on the objective.
Okay.
All right, and that's the turning point.
All right, turning point 1. What do you think?
I don't know. I didn't like losing the health on the interrogator, but I'm happy that he's still alive. He probably should have died there.
Yeah, we got into some shooting turn 1, which is always interesting, and it's only going to heat up in turn 2, I think.
Yeah, I got some plans here. We'll see how it goes.
That makes me nervous.
Ready to roll off?
Yeah, let's roll it off.
I hope I win this one.
It's going to be a close one.
All right, cool. See, I'll take the first activation.
Shoot.
I know, right? So you'll go to 5 command points now.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, we got to do our strategic gambits too.
So
you've got initiative. Are you going to use any strategy ploys?
Yeah, so let me see here. I think I'm going to use irrefutable jurisdiction. That'll put me down to 4. What that does is it makes it so that whenever an operative is shooting one of my guys that's within 3 inches of an objective marker, I can reroll a defense dice. If that operative contests the marker, I can reroll any of my defense dice results of 1 result instead.
Okay. So for my first strategic thing, I'm going to move my drop tokens. So this one, actually, we're just going to go 3 inches to about there. Oops, stuck to my finger.
Yep.
And then another inch would get it to about there.
Okay.
And then this one, we're just going to go straight up the gut. Right there next to that.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, that reminds me, I have to declare my auras again. Same deal. I'm just going to keep him defensive, keep him offensive.
Okay.
So for my next thing, I think I'm going to denounce one of your guys. I think I'm going to denounce this fellow right here.
Can you explain denouncing to me?
Yeah. Well, your plasma, is that just a hotshot las gun? What type of gun does he have?
That's just a regular hotshot las rifle.
It
or las
is.
carbine, whatever.
Las carbine, okay. So in that case, I think I'm actually just going to denounce the guy with the plasma gun instead. And what that does is I simply just roll a d3, and the value is how many activations you have to do before that guy's allowed to activate.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So in this case, it's going to be 1.
So I can't use him first, basically.
Yeah. That'll put me down to 3 command points. And for my first activation, I'm going to charge him with my Penal Legionnaire.
Okay. So I have 6 health left with that guy.
Yep. So we're going to charge in.
All right, this guy does have a Tempestus dagger, which is nice. Does your guy have any crazy rules about fighting first or anything?
Actually, no, hang on. I think I'm going to leave him a little bit more like this, just to give my own guys more room to maneuver. My rules, I get to reroll all attack rolls against a wounded guy, which your guy is wounded.
Yeah, he is. So you can reroll any of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very good.
And that's for melee as well?
For melee and shooting.
What's his melee profile?
It's a chainsword, 4/5.
Woo! 4 attacks, hitting on 3?
Hitting on 4s.
Okay, so I get 3 attacks hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Lucy, what's the name of the guy he's attacking?
He's attacking just one of my regular Tempestus troopers. And my Tempestus trooper does have the Tempestus dagger, so I get 3 attacks hitting on 4+.
I got a crit and 2 hits.
I got a hit.
Okay. So for my first one, I'll throw 5 damage at you.
Okay, he's down to 1.
Oh, actually, no, I can just block yours for my initial one, can't I? And then just throw the last 2 at you to kill you?
If you want to.
I'll just do that.
Okay. So that will end his life, and that's his first blood.
Okay. And then now I'll reveal.
I'll put all my alive guys over here, and I'll put my dead guys over here.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be handy. Oh yeah. So now I'll reveal that I have the TAC op confirm kill. So I'll leave a little confirm kill marker on him.
Okay.
Right there. Yep. All right. Back to you.
All right. So I'm going to use a CP on Tempestus exemplars, which allows one of my guys to perform a free mission action. He can do a pickup marker, place marker, or mission action for 1 less AP.
Okay.
And I'm going to reveal my TAC op, which is plant beacons.
Okay.
And I'm going to plant a big old beacon with this guy. So in this case, he is just going to drop a beacon right here next to himself.
Mm-hmm.
It just can't be within 6 inches of other beacons, I think.
Gotcha.
More than 4 inches from my drop zone. Okay, perfect. So he's going to plant a beacon. And then he is going to shoot at your interrogator.
Okay. So just keep in mind, because he's on an objective, I get to reroll
Everything.
any of my defense dice of 1 result, and you get 1 less attack dice.
And that's for both of them.
That's only for the interrogator. He will get the 1 less attack dice thing, but
he doesn't get to reroll.
He gets to reroll 1 of any dice instead of 1 of any of 1 result. It's like a slightly downgraded one because he's not on the marker.
Okay. So in that case, yeah, I'll shoot your penal guy.
To contest the marker, you have to be physically touching it, right?
I thought it was within control range, within an inch.
Within an inch? Oh, okay, so if that's the case, then I think he might also be within an inch. Yeah, he is.
Okay.
So he'll get that defensive bonus as well.
So in that case, oh, he's obscured though. That's not going to work. All right, I'm just still going to shoot your interrogator though.
Okay.
So this is my regular trooper shooting at your interrogator. I have 4 attacks normally, but with your defensive aura, I will only get 3 attack dice. And with my rifle or my carbines, they hit on 3+, 4 damage. And I got 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay.
And I would say you defended.
Yep. All right, back to me.
Well, he still has an AP because he did the mission action for free.
Sure. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm actually just going to charge him into your penal legion, your penal guy.
Very good.
And he did fire, so he is actually engaged now.
Okay. So let's see, how far can we get with this fellow? 1, 2. Am I like over your base at all here?
Yes.
Okay. So I think if I stick this melt-a-gun guy right up against the wall here, I might be within range of you. Am I in range of this guy?
Yeah, you're technically you can hit the edge of both bases.
Okay. You know, I almost want to just throw like a frag grenade too. Just hit them both. That seems like cool. But then again, melt-a-gun probably will kill that guy, I think. You won't be obscured, but you will get a cover save. Yeah, no, I'll fire the melt-a-gun. I want to take him off the table.
Okay, and it's piercing 2.
It's piercing 2, yep.
So I just auto-retain 1 save.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we got 3 successes. I think that's enough to kill you, isn't it?
Hits on 3.
Does hit on 3s.
So I block 1. It's 4 damage.
I think
6.
it's more than 4.
I think it is 6.
I think it's 6. I think he's dead.
So who did you shoot at?
The plasma gun guy.
Oh, okay.
I assume he has the better gun, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead then.
Yep.
And I already activated my sniper, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Did I?
I don't recall you doing that.
No, I did not. I need to flip my chips. I'm so bad about that.
No worries. Okay, yep. So yeah, you're good to go if you want to go ahead and do something.
All right, so I will activate my marksman next. And I do have a stationary profile with him. He gets 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, devastating 3. 3 damage. So I am going to shoot at your melt-a-gunner.
Okay, so you'll get 1 less attack because of my aura.
Okay, so I will roll 3 dice, hitting on 2 pluses. It's 3 hits, but no crits.
No crits. Okay, so I'm behind the light barricade, so I'll get to retain
You'll
1.
get a cover.
Is that right?
Yep.
And then for the remaining 2, I need 4s. And then I can reroll 1 of these because he's in jurisdiction range. So I do fail 1.
So he will take 3 damage.
3 damage. That puts him down to 5.
And then that was his shot. So then I am just going to dash with him.
Yep.
And we're going to go right behind the wall.
Sounds good.
And that expends him.
Okay, cool. So because the interrogator has a 25 mil base and he's touching this guy, I can dash the medic through the door. 1, 2, 1. And then have him run 6 inches, be touching the interrogator. And then he can do a 0 AP action to heal the interrogator for... He can do a 0 AP action to heal the interrogator for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the melt-a-gunner for...
He can heal 2?
1, 2. He can.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a 0 AP action. He just can't heal the same guy twice.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really strong. Alrighty, so next is my turn. So I am going to activate... I'm going to do activate my last regular trooper. Just going to drop him on this point right here.
Yep.
Put him right next to the wall. He should still be within an inch. And we are going to tap that objective. I'm going to loot it.
Oh, it's looted. All right.
And how do you want to mark looting?
Yeah, good question. So I'll just grab a couple of these.
And just
And
throw
we'll just
one
represent it as that. Yeah, so
when it's spent.
that's a loot. So you've looted it.
Cool.
Okay.
Actually, that's what I'm using for my beacon, so I'm going to flip
Oh,
it.
is it? Oh, shoot. Okay.
That's confirmed kill.
That's my confirm. I know that. Okay, I gave you the worst possible one. Hang on. I got it. We'll use these. That's a loot.
Okay, perfect. That's been looted.
All right, cool.
So he landed looted, and he is done. He's going to stay concealed.
So I'm going to give you 1 for the crit op.
Great.
Okay. Well, you know, I want to start looting too. All right, so yeah, I'll do that. So I'm going to run the Quest Keeper. There's no way I can, like, charge you, right? 6. I don't know. I think I could charge with the Quest Keeper, because 8 inches probably could get me to the other side of you. Oh, absolutely.
You can't move through me, though.
Oh, I can't move through you to do that. Okay. But I can fit right there in the corner, I think. I wish I had, like, a 25 mil to, like, confirm that. It really looks like I have room for a 25 mil right there, though. I think I can drop in there.
Okay.
Well, there's only one way to know. So I'll just put this conceal marker right there just to kind of like mark my position. And yeah, he squeezes right in.
Okay.
So he'll
I got 3 dice hitting on
get
4
4
plus.
attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Wow.
Yep. So let's see. There is a little thing with this guy regarding crits. Let me just make sure I have that handy.
I rolled a single crit, so you can just block it out and then attack me twice, and I'll die.
Brutal. Oh yeah. You can only block with critical successes. That's what it is. So yeah, I think you are dead because you got 1 crit, and then I do 6 damage and 5 damage.
Yep, and that kills him.
Yep.
Who?
That was the Quest Keeper fighting into the basic trooper. Right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's on an engage and activated. All right, back to you.
All right, so next I will drop in my gunner still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to set him up right here, and I'm just going to have him open this door. He should be within an inch of it.
Okay.
And he will stay concealed, but I'll have an open door.
Okay. I'm going to activate my interrogator and have him go.
He's still not activated? I
No.
thought everyone in there was spent.
No, he's the last one. So 3, and then he's going to just come around the corner. When he activates, he's going to flip the auras. He's going to go onto an offensive aura for himself, and then the skull will become defensive.
Okay.
Then he'll fire into, I suppose, the pistolier.
Okay, so just something to keep in mind of. You need to keep track of any of your misses, and for every miss you get, I get to roll another attack dice.
Okay, cool.
Or wait, hold on, let me just double check. After the action, before incapacitated soldiers are removed, I get to perform a free shoot action with the amount of dice you discard.
Free shoot action with the amount. Okay,
So if you miss, it's the amount plus 1, I want to say.
sounds good. So because I'm within 2 inches of you, and I have denunciation on, I get to add 1 to my attack stat. So I'm going to roll 5 dice.
Oh, jeez.
And you only get to shoot back if you live, I assume, right?
Nope, before incapacitated operatives are removed from the table.
Ooh, okay. So 5 dice, hitting on 3s. And then I'll command reroll the 2. So no misses. And that's going to be 4 crits.
That's 4 crits.
Yeah.
He's dead then. I can save 2 regulars and a crit.
And a crit. So 2 regulars and a crit.
So I can spot 2 crits, I guess.
So you're crits are 4 damage, regular hits are 2 damage.
So I'll block 2 crits.
Okay, so 2 crits. So then you take 4, 8, 10.
He's dead.
Okay.
All right, and he has the offensive aura.
He does, yeah.
All right, so for my next activation, I'm going to drop my melt in right, well,
What row?
3 inches. Let's go about right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to blast your interrogator.
Okay.
And so this one is 4 dice hitting on 3+.
Mm-hmm.
And it is piercing 2, devastating 4, range 6.
Okay.
And that's probably the worst roll ever, but I got a crit and a hit, so he will automatically take 4 damage.
Well, I still get my roll.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay, so you blocked a crit.
So I do devastating 4 with the crit, so that's 4 automatic damage.
4 automatic. Okay, so I think he's just dead, right?
And then my regular hit does 6.
Yeah, so that kills him.
Finally. All right, and that's his turn.
Okay. Well, that does do me the favor of not having to worry about, you know.
So, and he's your aura guy, right?
He is my aura guy.
So now you only get 1 aura.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I think I
Oh, is that door open?
It is open, yeah.
I did not see that.
Wait, did you not open that?
No.
Then I didn't open it either, I don't think. So I think that's meant to be closed, actually.
Okay.
So here I am, like, acting like I'm going to take a shot through it. That should have started closed. Maybe it just swung open because it's kind of a loose one.
Could be.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm not going to worry about it. I could take advantage of that still using the recon trooper. That could be funny.
Take advantage of what?
I could open the door with the recon trooper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to activate the comms trooper and give an additional action to the Death World veteran and the recon trooper.
Okay.
And then send it to you.
Alrighty. I only have 1 guy left. Yeah, he died first turn.
I need to be doing a better job of like flipping these and putting them in position and stuff.
All right, so I still have my servo turret. Okay, so I am going to activate my servo sentry next.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to move him a little bit like that.
Yeah.
And we're going to shoot at your Melta.
Oof.
So this is a hot shot volley gun focused. So it's 5 attacks hitting on 4+.
Mm-hmm.
Piercing crits 1.
Okay.
And that is 2 crits and a hit.
2 crits and a hit. Okay. So I'm within 3 inches, so I'll get to reroll 1 of these dice. So for my defense roll,
it's 2 dice.
It's 2 dice. Oh my god, dude. I'm in 3 dice mode. Okay. So.
And then you get a reroll still.
And I get a reroll. There we go. Okay. I think you toast me. You're good, right? How much damage?
So it's
8 at least?
8 damage, yeah.
Yeah, you got me. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's a big threat off the board.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do the Death World veteran. He will just dash around the corner. Then he's gonna. Oh no! I think that's the wrong order. No, does that matter? Wait a second. He's here. Yeah, I don't think there's any good way of doing this. No, maybe not. So he's here. 1, 2, 1. And if I get 1, 2, 3 inches. Okay, that does work. So a reposition is enough to, with 2 AP, reposition, get through the door. And then with the last AP that I gave him from the comms trooper, he'll loot.
Okay.
Okay. So that is looted. And that'll give me 1 for the crit op. Back to you.
All right. So next I will activate my Grenadier.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to throw a crack grenade at your guy.
Uh-oh.
So because of my Grenadier, he gets 1 better to his hit roll, so he hits on 3s with cracks.
Okay.
And I don't remember the crack profile. It's 4 attacks.
4 attacks, hitting on 4s, piercing 1. I think it might be 4, 5. I'll pull it up as you're doing that.
Okay. So I'd hit on 3s because he's my Grenadier.
Oh, that's like a bonus he gets?
Yeah, so my Grenadier, this operative can use frag, crack, smoke, and stun grenades. Doing so doesn't count towards your limit. Whenever this operative is using a frag or crack grenade, improve the hit stat of that weapon by 1.
Yep. So hitting on 3s, 4, 5.
4 dice.
4 dice.
And it's piercing 1, right?
Yep.
All right, so I got 3 hits.
3 hits. Okay. So I'll get 2 defense dice.
Whoa.
All right.
So 1 hit,
So 1 hit.
which is 4 damage.
4 damage. That leaves him with 3 remaining.
He's a 7 wound guy?
He is, yeah.
Oh.
Everybody is 7, with the exception of the Casterkin, which are 8, and the Interrogator, which is 8, and the Servitor, which is 11, and the Skull, which is some other smaller number.
Okay.
So there's actually no shorthand way to explain it.
Okay. So all mine are 8, except for my Prime, my Tempester, who's 9.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
All right,
cool.
so that was his first AP.
Yep.
And then for my second AP, he's down to 3 health. I'm going to charge him
Okay.
and just tie him up in combat.
Sounds good. All right. So, now I'll have that recon trooper do the thing where he runs 6 inches to the door and opens it.
And then he gets an extra...
He has 1 action. Yeah, he has 1 AP remaining, so he'll be able to fire. He'll shoot that guy.
Okay. I don't get cover.
Let's see. I don't know if you do get cover.
I don't get cover.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll make sure I'm in a good position where, like, I definitely can see you. Okay. So that's going to be 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. It's just a regular hot shot las gun.
Jeez, dude.
It's a good roll.
Yeah, it's a really good roll. I got a single critical save.
Okay, so that'll do 7 damage.
All right, he's down to 1. And that was my Melta.
Okay. Back to you.
All right, so I'm actually going to use my equipment, the drop augury, to move one of my drop tokens, which is this one. I can move it 4 inches. I can't move it any closer to you, though. Oh, that's not going to do what I wanted it to do. Darn it. All right, so that's your medic?
That's the medic, yep.
He's 8 wounds, right?
He has 8 wounds, yep.
Okay, so I'm going to try something spicy, I think.
Spice it up.
My precursor, lethal 5s. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use drop augury still. I'm going to move this. Actually, you know what? No. We're going 4 inches this way. So we're going to get my drop marker to about here. Oh, I should have removed one of my drop markers after the first turning point. I missed the rule. Have I dropped anyone this turn? Yeah, I dropped everyone on this one, right? I didn't drop anyone over here.
Yeah, you didn't drop anyone there.
So that's the one I removed after my first turning point. Okay, so yeah, we'll move that one over here. Then I'm going to drop my precursor. His special rule is I can drop him in control range of an enemy.
Okay.
So we're just going to drop him right there, and we're going to fight him.
Cool.
So with this, he has a special knife. It's 4 attacks hitting on 3+, lethal 5+.
Okay.
And his other ability is he gets to resolve 2 attack dice immediately
Oh, cool.
before you get to resolve 1.
Gotcha.
Who's fighting who?
So my precursor is going to fight the Las Volley. He's your gunner, right?
No, he's just a recon
oh,
trooper.
the Kazarkin Recon Trooper.
Yep.
All right, and this is a melee, so let's see how it goes. Oh, that's 2 crits and 2 hits.
2 crits and 2 hits. And what's the damage profile?
3/4, so I can just push through 8 damage right away.
Yeah, so you just got me.
Cool, so I'll push through 2 crits, and he will die.
All right, cool.
And now he's exposed.
Yeah, he is a little bit.
So he didn't charge, though. I can drop him concealed, I think, because he just meleeed. He didn't charge. Not that it's going to matter. He's not in cover.
Yeah. Okay.
If anyone in the comments can tell us.
Wait, which?
The obscurity on dropping, I still don't understand how it works. So I'm assuming he's not obscured because he fought.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So we'll call him not obscured.
If that's not how it works, they need to word it more clearly.
Exactly.
Okay, well, if he's still on a conceal order, that's not really a shot I can make with this fellow here, unfortunately.
From what I understand, you can melee without from conceal if you don't charge, right?
I think that's correct.
Okay, so he didn't
Yeah.
charge.
No, I think you're fine. I don't think there's much I can do about that. Well, yeah, if I charge with the skull, I can lock you in position, I guess, which is something. And it is funny to do. I think I'll charge with the skull just to hold you in place.
Does he have a melee profile?
No, so we're not fighting.
Okay. If I fight him, though, does he get to defend?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So my servo sentry works the same way. It does not have a melee profile, so if you can charge it, it's
Yeah.
bonered.
Gotcha. Okay, so now it's back to you.
All right, so I think I only have one guy left, which is my Tempestor.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It just occurred to me a moment ago when I moved the interrogator. I should have moved this guy at the same time. So, Josh, we're going to just cut that out entirely. And I'm not going to move this guy at all. He's just going to stay in position.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I can't do anything with him.
Okay.
So we're going to pretend that didn't happen. And so he's activated out. So the skull is.
Okay, so now that the interrogator's dead, does he get his own activation?
He does, but I activated the interrogator when...
Okay, I just want to see how it works going forward.
Yeah, if the interrogator had died first, he would still get to activate, but because he died earlier, he doesn't.
Okay, that's fine. So do you want to go with someone else instead?
Yeah, I'm going to move the servitor instead, and then this guy will be my last guy remaining.
Okay.
So I'll put him on an engage order, and he's just going to quickly dash to here and take a shot at this fella here. No. I know. So we'll do 4 shots of the plasma cannon.
You doing supercharged or no?
I'm not, because we're playing on Into the Dark, so it's going to get lethal 5s anyway, and the minimum damage is 4 regardless.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really see a reason to.
He's only got 1 health left, so.
Yeah, well, the blast is going to pick up him too.
Oh, I forget it's a blast one. Darn it.
Yeah. So that's the idea there. So first 4 dice going into the front guy there. I don't know if you're getting cover or not, because no, he's not getting cover. The other guy.
Well, it's a blast. I don't think you do cover for blast, do you?
No, you do, but I don't think, unless it has like saturate or something, but it doesn't. So
okay.
So no, you'll get your you get to retain a save, I suppose, with the other guy.
Okay.
Or actually, no, you'll be obscured, I think, is what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, it would be.
Right. Yeah, you'll be obscured. Whatever. It's still free damage basically for me. So 4 shots into the exposed guy there.
And it's piercing 1.
Piercing 1, and we got 1 crit with 2 regular hits.
He cannot defend that.
No, so I think he's just dead. Well. And then the second guy, who's obscured, 4 more shots. Only 1 regular hit. And
you have to discard 1 for obscurity?
And I do, yeah. So We'll just let that lie. So that's him activated.
All right.
And back to you.
All right, let's see if I can be even spicier this round. So that would be 6. I don't think. Is that covering your base at all? That should get him within an inch of it, right?
Oh, are you trying to charge?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge you.
Let me see. So
it's a 6-inch move plus 2.
So you gotta move halfway to get around the corner.
Inch.
So you go to here. That's like a 1/2 inch, and then 6 inches gets you to here.
So it's about there.
To about there. Oops, it's okay. We'll put him right here.
And then another 2-inch for the charge, right?
I think that works. Yeah, I think you got it.
Okay,
you're good.
We're gonna charge that guy then. And we're going to fight him. So this guy's got a power sword, thank goodness.
Yep.
And it is 4 attacks, hitting on 3+, 4/6, lethal 5.
Okay.
Who's fighting who?
So my Tempestor is fighting your...
Death World Agent.
Death World Agent. And I got a crit and a hit.
Crit and a hit. Okay.
Does he have any fancy melee rules about defending?
I do. I can ignore the damage from 1... normal success.
Okay, well, I'm going to push through a crit first on him.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think that would just kill him then, huh?
which is 6 damage.
He's extremely dead then.
Cool. And then, so this guy's my 3 APL guy.
Yep.
So I'm going to use his last action. Well, can you dash after you charge? No, you can't, can you? You can only use the remaining distance you had left over from your charge, I think.
Yeah, I believe you cannot, because it's like this little cheat sheet we've got here. The red arrow indicates like things that you can't do in order to do it, and this says dash, fallback, charge, engaged by or through engage if not engaged. So those are all the things I suppose you can't.
Okay, so then I will just use his last AP to use command. It's not support, well, it is support. Command, and I'm going to give the guy next to him an extra AP for next turn.
Okay.
Because it does say it's until the end of that operative's next activation, add 1 APL. So this will work until its next activation.
Okay, sounds good.
And that will spend him. He charged though, so he is very much engaged.
Okay. Ah, shoot, I should have given the pistol. I needed to give the pistolier an additional action point. I gave one to the death world and to the, yeah, shoot, because now he can't get through and open the door and loot in the same turn now.
Well, we've looted this one, because I looted that one, and you looted that one.
Have I activated the Penal Legionnaire agent in this round?
I don't know.
I don't think he's done anything, because he fought in the previous round and then the quest keeper killed the guy. The Penal Legionnaire. This is turning point 2. The Penal Legionnaire did not fight. I think he did move in round 2. This has just been a long round.
He fought this guy. He fought my warrior who was right here and didn't quite kill him, so you had to charge him back to fight him too.
Yeah, okay, that's correct. It's just been a long turning point.
Yeah, 11 operatives each is a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna reposition and open the door and have this pistolier just run right through and stand on the objective.
Okay.
And then that's it. Back to you.
Do you have any more operatives to activate?
I got 1 left.
Okay, so I get to counteract.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my Tempestor has a hot shot las pistol.
Mm-hmm.
My Grenadier also has a las pistol with the same profile, and my Precursor also has a las pistol with the same profile. So it does not matter who I shoot at your sentry guy with.
Yep.
We'll do my Precursor. So my Precursor is going to counteract, or actually no, we won't because he's concealed. My Tempestor is going to counteract by firing at your, actually I take that back, sorry. Last time I promise. My Grenadier is going to fire because he has better line of sight on your gun servitor.
Okay, sounds good.
So range of 8, so well within range. The hot shot las pistol is 4 attacks hitting on 3+, 3/4 damage. That's a good roll. Got a crit and 3 hits.
Crit and 3 hits. Okay. So 2 saves. How much damage are these each? Are they 3/4?
3/4.
I think I need to save one of these to save him. So I think I will. I think I'm going to re-roll this one. Nope. So he'll just be taking...
What's his save?
4.
So you got 1 save?
So I got 1 save.
So that's 3, 4.
Oh,
10.
no. Sorry. Can I take that re-roll back? I didn't need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the math wrong. He's going to survive on 1 wound no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't really see the point in trying to like.
Was that a CP reroll?
It was.
Okay,
yeah,
just save the CP, then it's fine.
Okay, whatever. I don't know if I put it back or not. Whatever.
You didn't change it.
I didn't change it?
No, you didn't
okay.
change it.
All right, cool.
So he survives with 1 health?
He's got 1 health left, yeah.
Okay. And that's my counteract.
Cool. Yeah, I just did the math wrong there. Okay, so for my last one, the hotshot volley gun guy is just going to reposition 6 and fire at that guy that just fired.
The Grenadier?
Yeah, the Grenadier. He looks like he is he's obscured by light because of the light barricade. So obscured, broken by heavy.
Only heavy can obscure, I thought.
Yeah, I believe so. So
it's just a normal shot?
So it's just a normal shot, yep. Okay. 5 shots because I'm going to use... Actually, no. Maybe I'll use Torrent. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go torrent mode, 100%, because then I'll pick up the other guy.
My Tempestor, is he behind this though?
He is, so
he would be obscured.
He'll be obscured from that. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, let me just pull it up here.
So you're gonna go is it salvo or sweeping? It's sweeping.
It's sweeping, but it's worth it because when you go torrent on into the dark, you get lethal 5s.
Oh, I did not know that.
So 4 into him.
Okay. And it hits on 4+?
Hits on 3+.
Jeez, even your torrent mode?
I think. Hang on. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So those are all hits.
Yep. 2 hits, 2 crits.
And he just gets a crit.
All right. So I think that kills him.
Yeah.
4, 3, 3.
Yep.
And then on the second guy, so these will not be critting. And it's 4 shots hitting on 3s.
Oh, and that was the guy I'd given my extra AP to. Bye, buddy.
So on the second guy, we've got 3 regular hits.
And did you discard one for obscurity?
Yeah, I'll discard this one, and it is piercing crits. I think I forgot to say that on the previous one.
You can't crit, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
At least on my obscured guy, you can't. So he will save 2.
Save 2. So you're going to take just 1 regular hit, which is 3 damage.
I saved 2. You only got 3 hits, right?
Yeah.
Until you discard one for obscurity, and then I saved the other 2.
Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry. I misread that.
It's okay. And I have no one else left to activate. Do you?
It's been a long day. I've been working like 12 hours before this.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. That's my last guy. We're good.
All right. So that would start turning point 3.
Okay.
So real quick, you do get a kill confirm because your guy is on it right here.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, I've been forgetting to drop them. So let's drop 1 here. Let's drop 1
here.
Here, yep.
And
there was 1 there.
We've already got that one.
And was there a guy here?
There was a guy behind here as well.
Yeah, so I want to pick that one up later.
Okay. So you'll get 1 for, it's this one.
I'll get 1 for that, thank you.
And I already got my 1 for, I planted 1 beacon now.
Planted 1 beacon, yep. Cool.
And we each got 1 from the the crit op. Perfect.
Cool. Okay. All right, you ready to roll?
I am.
All right, you got it.
I'm going to go first.
Okay. So I'll go to 5 CP, and you'll go to 6.
Move my last drop token. I can no longer drop anybody. Everyone's deployed, though.
Okay.
All right, I am going to start this round by using a strategy ploy.
All right, which one?
I am going to use... I'm going to start with maintain momentum. So whenever one of my operatives fights a ready enemy operative, so someone you haven't used yet, my weapons will have the severe weapon rule.
Severe, gotcha.
And will you take away one of my CPs for that?
What does severe do?
If you don't roll a crit, you get a crit.
You don't roll a crit, and that's for all of your guys.
Only when fighting a ready operative.
Is that fighting and shooting, or just fighting?
Shooting or fighting.
Okay, so I'll spend 1 command point to stop you from doing that, and you get your command point back.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Can I use a different strategy ploy now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also going to use eye above, so I get to pick one of your operatives, and any operatives within 3 inches of it gain a detected token until the end of the turn. So when you shoot me, I get to reroll defense dice, and when retaliating, I can use one of my dice to block 2 of yours. So I am going to scan this guy.
That guy? So everybody within how much?
3 inches.
That might be everyone there. Is it the pistolier as well?
Yep, it's all 4 of them.
Okay, cool.
So let me get some detected tokens out.
Is there any reason I can't do absolute authority twice? You can't use it. You can't use the same ploy twice in the strategy phase, can you?
No.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, maybe.
You cannot. Yeah, that sounds right. It's how it works in 40K.
Please don't block me again.
Well, the second one was better than the first one. I feel like.
That's why I saved it for a second.
Yeah, I didn't realize you had that one. I would have just let it ride.
All right, detected. All 4 of them are detected.
All right, so you said that means you get to reroll a defense dice, or what?
I can use, if they're fighting, I get to use 1 block to block 2 successes. 1 success to block 2 successes.
Copy that. Okay.
And do I have anybody wounded right now? I don't think so.
All right, so back to me. I have to choose something to run with for my strategy. I think I'm gonna denounce again. Go down to 2 command points. Do you have anybody still in the sky right now?
No, everyone's deployed.
Everyone's deployed? Okay. It seems like fruitless to try and denounce one of them because... Yeah, because you're going to make the charge with the other one, and then that's curtains for my plasma servitor regardless. So I think I'll denounce... I think I'll denounce your robot there. So the robot's not going to be activating for... Let's see how many activations. 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I will start this round.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anybody injured, do I? No. All right, well, we're just going to go ahead and charge your... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we're just going to charge my precursor into your Melta, and he's going to fight.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot to announce at the start, I'm going to do defensive aura on the skull.
Okay, so that's 1 less attack dice.
You get 1 less attack. He's dead regardless.
Is that even when
for
fighting?
Like later. It's for fighting or shooting.
Okay, so still 3 attacks. How much? He has 1 hit left.
You're gonna kill him regardless.
I got 1 crit. I'll push it through. It'll kill him.
Yeah. That's just so like if I move the skull later, he might like do something useful with that. All right, I think I want to try and do a little charge there. I think I'm going to charge with the Questkeeper agent first. So he's just going to charge up onto this guy, and this guy's got 1 activation left before he can go. My Questkeeper...
He is not going to get to go.
Yeah, he'll just die, right? Because you're not going to... I mean, we'll see. I might roll badly here. So 4 attacks, 2 hits. That's going to be 11 damage. Does that kill him?
That's 11 damage.
Believe so.
He has 10 wounds, so yeah, that'll kill him.
Okay, I'm going to make absolutely sure that that's... Yeah, he's dead.
Bye, turret.
Okay, so he's activated. Back to you.
All right, I'm going to use another CP to let me do a free mission action this turn. So I am going to use my Tempestor, and we are going to tap that.
Yeah, good idea. So that's looted.
It's looted.
I'll give you 1 more.
All right, so for my first actual AP, I am going to reposition to...
I'm not doing a good job of keeping track of your CP.
It's okay.
I assume you are.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to charge him into your servo skull.
Yeah. I'll double check. I think you just roll and see how much damage you do. I don't think the servo skull does anything.
What's this one for?
That was the 1 rune left for the other guy. Yeah. Yep. He just has 5 wounds. You just got to do 5 damage here.
All right. Well, he gets.
I do get a. Oh no, I don't get. No, that's a save, not a. Yeah, you're good. Just see how much you kill him by. That's what we got to know.
A lot.
Yeah. Okay.
10 damage. Is that enough?
That's twice as much as enough.
All right, and then I'm going to use his last AP because that was a free action to loot. Move fights 2. He gets a 3rd AP. I'm going to plant another beacon over there.
Okay.
Did I get more beacons out? I thought I did.
Here, one of these.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay. So, I think I'm going to have my... I don't know, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that gets me to where I can just straight up see you, like without cover or anything.
Which one?
2, 3. Like if he's standing like right here, do you get cover? Because like this part of my base can see your entire base.
I wouldn't. Well, technically this is right here. I had moved it.
No, I'm talking about this guy firing into him.
Oh, yeah, but
like that. I think
the
door.
You're within an inch, so it would be you technically be within control range.
Oh, you're right. I have to move back slightly. Yeah. My bad. Okay.
But this is where how do doors operate? Because you can't move through my control range either, and then exit it. So I think you enter it coming through the door.
Yeah, I do. I think I do. Okay. So I was here. So there's really no way of making that work, I think.
Unless you want to melee him, which...
No, I don't want to melee him.
Do it.
Well, so, I mean, I could melee him with the...
No, melee him with the weaker guy.
Yeah, and he's got full wounds, right?
He does.
Yeah, he didn't take any damage from that plasma attack or whatever.
But their knives aren't that great. It's 3 attacks hitting on 4s.
No. I think I will just charge him with the Penal Legionnaire. What else do we have to do, right? So we'll just charge him.
Okay.
And then I'll get to stand on the objective too. So 4 attacks. Only 1 hit.
And I do 3 attacks hitting on 4s.
With who?
My Tempester, no, this is just a trooper.
Basic trooper.
So I, oddly enough, got 1 hit as well.
So I think I'll just block. We'll just do no damage.
Okay.
Oh, you know what though? Like I have the 8 was like enough to stand on the stupid the marker there.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you reposition him there.
But you're also in range of it too. So I won't get it, but I might get it later.
Okay. And then unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do here. Are either of those guys activated?
Neither of these are activated.
Well, one of them has a activation token. One of them is activated. Only one of them's concealed. Well, sorry. Who's in? Engaged.
That's an old token.
I'm so sorry. Who's in?
Oh, no.
Are either of them engaged?
So he's engaged. He is not. The plasma guy still has not fired, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. If I reposition him, I don't think I can get 6 inches away from that other beacon. And I'm not out of my deployment. So yeah, I can't even place another beacon with him. Damn it. All right, well, we're just going to move him right to here. Beep, beep, beep. And we're going to shoot at your medic, I think.
Medic, okay.
And this is his, so he moved, so he gets his mobile profile.
Yep.
Which is, I think, just for a standard las rifle. Yep, 4 attacks hitting on 3s, 3/4 damage.
Okay.
And that's 3 hits.
Okay.
I've not been rolling crits, though.
So 2 blocks. So I'll take 3 damage.
3 damage.
Okay, that puts him down to 5.
All right. And that is his turn.
Okay. Let's see. I think I will have the... Let's see, can the Pistolier loot and then get within an inch of this? Yeah, he can. So the Pistolier will loot. Actually, no, the medic should do this, I think. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. So the medic will heal himself for 0 action points. So he'll gain 1, 2, 3 wounds back, putting him back to full.
Perfect.
Then just move to here. Oh, actually, he could... I mean, it doesn't really matter. That's enough. So, yeah, he can move to here. That'll put him within an inch of the kill token. And he'll still have an action point remaining to fire at you there.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Sorry. No, he does not. Loot. Yeah, no. Loot, heal, and move. I can't do all 3 of those.
So
oh, wait, no.
Did you loot or not?
I did loot, so he's done. That's everything for him.
Okay, so I will get to counteract.
Mm-hmm.
I will counteract with my marksman, and I will shoot at your medic again.
Okay.
Same profile, because he moved this turn, so we'll still use his mobile profile.
Yep.
And I got a crit and a hit.
Crit and a hit. Okay. So I do get the light barricade cover this time.
Yep. So that's an auto cover.
Yeah, it's an auto. And nothing on the other 2.
So that's 3, 4, 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, puts him on 1. Okay.
Who do you have left?
I have my hotshot volley gun guy.
Oh no, I forgot about him.
Yeah, so he's gonna move a little bit this way. That way I can fully see you without you getting any kind of a save or any or cover or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use the focus profile this time. 5 shots.
Oh, you know what? Oh, it doesn't matter. I was like, they were both detected by my ability. But he didn't defend.
He didn't, because he doesn't have any defensive profile.
Yeah, that's right. And did
Yeah.
you put down a confirmed kill for him?
Oh, I did not. You're right. Thank you for thinking of that.
I think he counts towards that.
He should, because he's like a guy that shoots and stuff. The skull doesn't do anything in combat. Okay, so five focus shots onto him coming in. It's piercing crits. And no crits,
Oh,
but
thank goodness.
3 regular hits.
And I blocked 2 of them.
All right.
So he takes 3 damage?
3 damage, yep, back to you.
So he's at 9, so he's down to 6.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to me.
Yep.
I will... Do you have any more to activate?
Yeah, I've got the Pistolier and the Comms Trooper still.
Okay, so I will counteract with my... Oh, no, that's my precursor. And he definitely has 8 inches on there. So yeah, I'm going to shoot your... Actually, I'm going to shoot with my precursor to your... That guy. What's he?
Can you do that if I'm engaged with you?
No, I can't. You're very right.
Yeah, the precursor's out of range, but he could. I mean, he could
Yeah,
activate.
I'll let my Tempestus shoot your gunner. So just with his last pistol, 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Let me get those out of there. I got 2 hits.
2 hits. All right, I take 3 damage, I think.
Yep.
Puts him down to 5. Okay, so I think what I'll do is, yeah. So I think what I'll do is just have the comms trooper just move over here and line up right behind him and take the exact same shot he just did.
Okay.
So he's going on an engage.
And he's just a standard las rifle?
Standard hotshot las gun for the comms trooper. So we got 3 regular hits.
I got a crit, so I block 2 of them, so he takes 3 more damage. Right?
You can block 2 with the crit?
No, I can block 1. You had 3 hits?
Oh, yeah.
I had 2 I had 2 saves.
Okay, sorry, I misheard you.
So he's down to 3 now.
Okay, yeah, he's tough. I'm just chipping away at him.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to counteract if you have any left.
I do, but I've already counteracted with my marksman and him.
Mm-hmm.
So he can't reach anybody. I don't think he can really see that guy. If he does, he's obscured, so I don't want to shoot at him. So
you could dash him 2 inches, I believe, with the counteract.
Yeah, but that's not going to get me anywhere meaningful.
No.
But you know what? We are going to just dash him, I guess. I don't know what else to do. So we will dash him 2 inches. We're actually going to go towards the door. No. Yeah, we are. So 2 inches towards the door. We'll move him to there.
Okay.
And who do you have left? Your penal?
Just the Pistolier, actually.
Pistolier.
Yeah. Not doing great on the primary here.
Oh, we gotta pick up.
I think I kind of want to shoot your little sniper guy back there. Yeah, I mean, okay, so if I go 3, you'll get light cover, I guess. That's something.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm happy to just pop him out of the objective and just sit him kind of like right here and just take the shot. I don't think there's anything more interesting than that.
Okay, so I'm gonna give myself an auto save for my cover.
Yep, and this is piercing 1. I'm gonna supercharge. Oh shoot, you know what? Actually, I think I'm stupid for not moving up more now that I think about how this guy works. So I am actually just gonna move him to there and then to here. And the reason for that is because he gets to shoot both guns that way.
Okay.
Yep.
And you get 2 separate shots with it?
Yeah, he fires twice.
Oh, jeez.
So the first gun...
Gave myself a cover save.
Yep. So this is a supercharged plasma pistol, scoped plasma pistol, hitting on 3s. So 3 regular hits.
And is it...
Piercing 1.
Piercing 1, okay. So 1 regular save, that's 4 damage each.
4 damage each, yeah.
So that kills him.
And then my hot roll, he passes. Didn't even need the auto pistol.
Huh. All right. And is that everyone?
That's everyone.
Wow, I did bad. All right. Turning point 4?
Turning point 4. Okay, so we'll take the loot token off.
So real quick, you will get this confirmed kill, that confirmed kill, and the other confirmed kill. Wow, you get all of them. Not going to argue with that.
Yeah, I think I could have looted with the pistolier and fired or whatever, but then I wouldn't have got the auto pistol shot, and I wanted to make sure I got that kill.
Yeah.
Okay, so bunch of tokens everywhere.
I'm down to 2 dudes. This makes it easy for me. Oh, I have 3. I forgot about that guy.
Yep, yeah, he's just hiding in there. I'll just scooch this engage token out. There we go. Okay.
Okay. All right, ready for initiative?
Ready for initiative.
Turning point 4. Here
Turning
we go.
point 4, yep. 2. You got me.
I will take initiative.
He's taking it.
Okay, so strategy ops.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use... My first one I'm going to use is... yeah, I'm going to use eye above again. And this time, I'm going to mark that guy. Well, I'm going to mark this guy.
And that'll affect him and him.
Yeah, do you know where all those little eyeball ones went?
I think I'm going to just shut that off.
Okay, that's fine.
And that'll just save everybody some time. So I'll go down to 3 CP.
All right. And then, so does that count as your strategy?
We'll call it that. So back to you.
Okay, so for my next one, I am going to use Maintain Momentum, which gives me Severe if they are ready and I'm fighting them.
Okay. I'll spend 3 command points to denounce this guy right there. So he's not going to move for 1 activation.
Okay. All right, and then I will also pass. Actually, I take it back. How many CP do I have?
I think you got like 6.
So I'll use Sudden Offensive as well. Basically, take the number of Aquilons on the table, or divide it by half. So I have 3, 1.5. Until that activation, they also get balanced.
Does it round up or down?
Rounding up. So I get 2 of them will get balanced.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm just assuming you have 6 CP. I wasn't keeping the best track. I thought, yeah, I messed that up. I think I might have forgotten some, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
All right, so you got your first move?
First, this turning point, I'm going to activate my Tempestus, who is down to 3 wounds. I'm going to use a CP to use Progena, which with this firefight ploy, I can select 1 Tempestus Aquilon operative, excluding my servo sentry. It regains 2 D3 lost wounds, and it ignores any changes to its APL stat, which it doesn't have. So just going to heal for 2 D3 wounds, and that's 5.
Yeah, yep.
6 and a 4. So he's back up to 8.
Back up to, yeah, because he was at 3.
So 6 and 2, and then he's going to charge. Well, so then I'll use my command ability to give my precursor an extra AP right there. And then we're going to charge right here with my 8 wounds. And
okay.
So it's 4 attacks hitting on 3+. It's a power weapon. Does that get lethal 5?
That sounds right.
Oh, it is lethal 5. I thought I rolled wrong anyway last time. So I get 1 crit for lethal 5, so I don't get severe. Mm-hmm. But I do get a reroll for balanced. And that's another crit, actually.
Okay. So three rolls, 3 successes.
All right, so I will start. What's your damage?
I think I'm like 3-4. Yeah, I'm 3-4.
Okay, so I'm just gonna push through a crit, which is 6 damage.
Okay. I think I'm just dead then, right?
You can do well.
So the best I can do is hit you for 3, and then you're going to send another crit through, and then you got me.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll just hit you for 3 damage. You're down to 5, and I lose my comms trooper.
I'll push through 2 crits, and I'm back down to 5.
Yep.
Give me that. Thank you.
Okay.
And then I think he's still technically no. He used all of his AP. He commanded, charged, fought. Okay, that's him.
Okay. All right. So I think I got to do. It's not really a Hail Mary, but it's unlikely to kill him. I'm just going to charge here.
Okay.
Yep. So the Quest Keeper into the
Precursor.
Precursor. Yep. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but 4s are swingy, so we'll see.
Okay, so real quick, the rule says when this operative is fighting at all, I guess, so is he considered fighting in this action, or is he considered retaliating?
I would think he's fighting, right?
So whenever I'm fighting, after resolving your first attack dice, you immediately resolve another before your opponent. So I can do that when defending as well, right?
I don't see why not, but I will still get the first one.
You'll still get the first one, yes.
Yep.
All right, so this is my guy, lethal 5, 4 attacks, hitting on 3+. This is my good melee profile.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I got lethal 5s, though, so I got 2 hits. And then I'm actually going to use a CP reroll for one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's another crit. That's exactly what I needed.
Okay, so I'll hit for, let's see, how much do your crits do?
4.
4. So you're a 3-4 profile or whatever?
Yes.
So I don't think there's any way to stop you from killing me here. I think I'm just going to hit you for 6. Oh, I do have something with defensively here that I can do. He has like a little, it's like a damage reduction ability. It might save me, maybe. Sorry, 1 second.
It's okay.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. This works. So actually, no. So he has irrepressible purpose. If this operative is incapacitated while fighting or retaliating, you can strike the enemy operative in that sequence with one of your unresolved successes before it's removed from the kill zone. Oh, you know what, though? I think you're not considered fighting then if it's fighting or retaliating. I think you're retaliating.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. You're 100% dead either way because that's going to be 3 successes. Like, it's just a question of whether we both die or just you die. Because it says fighting or retaliating, they wouldn't have retaliating if it wasn't
Yeah,
separate
so I
from
don't think I
fighting.
get to use that rule.
I don't think you do. So I think I'm just going to swing and I'm just going to hit you for, you know.
So resolve your first dice.
So 6 damage.
All right, so I will use my first crit to block your next. Well, that's the problem. If I block it, you'll still hit me for a normal. So yeah, I'm just going to have to do 4 damage to you.
Okay. So I get to roll 1d6, and on a 5-up, I take 1 less damage. So I take 1 less damage.
No.
Roll it in the tray.
Oh, shoot. So, no, I do not take 1 less damage.
Okay, so you still take 4, and then you kill me, right?
And then I kill you, yeah.
Damn it.
And then we'll leave a confirmed kill token there.
And I think that's... Oh, no, I have 1 operative left.
Yep.
This guy, so I'm just going to fight your guy right next to him. He
Okay.
he has the worst dagger.
Yeah.
But I do get... he's ready, so I'll get severe and balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Who's fighting who?
So my regular trooper is fighting your...
Penal Legionnaire.
Penal Legionnaire. And wow, he got a hit.
1 hit? Okay.
But I can make that a crit because of severe, and I can use a reroll for balanced, and I got another crit.
Nice. Okay. So I'll swing at you with 4, and that's just 2 crits.
Okay. And how much health does he have?
He's at full, which would be 7.
So I'm just going to hit him for 4 damage with a crit. Because their daggers still do 3, 4, yep.
Okay.
So that's 4 damage on him.
4 damage, down to 3.
Okay, so there's that one.
Okay, so I'll send through 5 damage.
Okay, so my guy's down to 3, and then I will finish you off.
Okay.
So that takes my guy down to 3. And so he actually has an AP left, because that was his first AP.
Mm-hmm.
We are within an inch. I'm going to loot that.
Looted. Okay. So I don't know if it's interesting. How many operatives have I killed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. So you're pretty much max on
You
the
have
kill
10,
score.
11. Yeah, I'm not.
How many have I killed? 1,
I think
2,
I need.
3,
If I
4,
recall, I
5,
think I need to
6, 7.
kill. Your starting is 12. Is that right?
11.
11. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah.
Your
So
next point is killing them all.
Yes, exactly, and that's not going to happen. So, for that reason, I think I need to have. I think there should be one more confirmed kill token from the sniper.
Yeah, you're right.
The sniper and the plasma guy. So we'll just have the pistolier just run over and stand on those 2,
Okay.
and then that's it. You get to counteract, I suppose.
I do. Can you use firefight ploys on a counteract?
I don't see why not.
So would it be fair to use Tempestus exemplars where I get to do a free mission action and use it on my Tempestor, and then I fight you, and then if I kill him I can do a mission action after? Because it counts as it just gives him a free mission action. It doesn't say when he has to use it. Can you fire?
It says any one AP action when you counteract.
But the question is, can you firefight ploy a counteract? Do I have a phone? Yeah, it's right here.
That's kind of an obscure situation. I'd be fine with it. I don't.
Cool. So I will use Tempestus exemplars on my Tempestor.
Yep.
And then he is going to fight your guy, who is still ready, so he will get severe. He will not get balanced, though.
Gotcha.
So 4 attacks hitting on 3+.
Yeah, I think you'll take me out.
I don't know why I rolled an orange dice in there.
You did, but it's a crit, so.
But I only got 1 crit.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, but it's still 6 damage, so that'll still kill him.
Oh, is it? Dang.
Yeah, it's a power sword.
Power sword. Yeah, those are 5/6, right?
Yep.
That's a nice profile. Yeah, you got me.
Okay, so I will kill him, and then I will place a beacon right there, because I think that's 6 inches away from this one. Yes.
All right, here I got it down for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, cool. Okay, so I think you have this guy left.
He's already to counteract with, yes.
To counteract with, yeah. Okay. But all I have left is this guy, so you're not. Oh yeah, you're not going to counteract because this is my last guy. So he'll just move on to here and then loot. I don't think there's anything more interesting I can do than that.
Okay.
All right, that's the game then, I think.
Sweet.
So that'll give me 1 more for the crit op. Wow, I really only got 2 for the crit op. That's not very impressive.
I got 3. I only tapped 1 more. And then I got 1 more for my tack op as well. So I should actually be at 3 total. I've played
3 total. Yeah.
I've placed 3 beacons this game?
That sounds right.
1, 2, 3, yeah. Huh, I did not do very well with my beacons.
Well, I'm going to pick up 1, 2, 3 more
So you'll max out
confirmed
at
kill
6.
tokens. So yeah, I'll get to 6.
I think you're going to take this one because I didn't score very high on any of my specific.
Yeah.
So what? Let's see, kill score.
Yes.
You get 5, I think.
I will get. Yeah, that sounds. 6 is the most, right?
6, 7, 8. I killed 8 of your 10. Or no, do you have an 11 or 10-man kill team? Because your servo skull doesn't count.
It's 11 when you don't count the servo skull.
And I killed how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I'm 1 off of a kill grade, so I only get 3 for my kill grade.
3. Okay, so I get 9 for killing. Sorry, I get 5 points for killing 9 out of 11. Is that accurate?
Yes, you get 5 points on that.
Okay, cool. And then for the For the secret one, oh, whoops, my primary op was,
I picked my tack op.
well, I picked kill. It was kill op. I don't know where I put it, but.
So you'll get an extra 3 for that?
An extra.
Yeah, so you'd be at 8.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because it rounds up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get, yep. Okay, so my total is 1, 2, 7, 11, 14. And what was your primary total?
My primary op,
Yeah.
I get an extra, so I picked...
Oh, gosh darn it. Your attack was your beacons, right?
Yeah, so I got 3.
Sorry,
So I get an extra 2 from that. Yeah, you destroyed me.
Yeah, I think I had 6 for attack. Op accidentally swapped it. It's been a very long day. Okay, so 3, 9, 14, 16.
9, I get 2 for my...
For your primary?
Yep. So I end with 11.
11 to 16. We finally did it. We did the math.
Yay, math.
All right. Well, good game, man.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I mean, it looked scary for you at first because I started picking guys up, but I mean, you did actually wallop me in a few of these little like fights here. That was crazy, him running in and just picking up 2 guys by himself.
Yeah, he did really good there at the end. I'm pretty thrilled with my Tempestor this game.
Yeah.
Really, the thing I struggle with is you just have so many operatives with so many crazy rules that can do some insane things. And like, I thought I had my guys safe, having them like behind cover in this hallway, and you just charged right in and just took them all out.
Yeah, had him all snuck in there.
If I had played smarter, I would have saved my Grenadier and put him over here because he could have thrown his Melta-Bomb in and just taken all of them out. But
that would have been nasty, yeah.
I made a mistake, deployed him over here, and then you secured that hallway quickly.
Yeah.
You get 5 bodies in there, and there's not much I can do.
Yeah, but the one saving grace with when I group them all up is like between his defensive aura and that defensive objective stratagem, it makes them really tough. Like -1 attack, re-rolling all of one type.
All dice. The re-rolling all dice is huge.
Well, it's all of one number. It's not like full re-rolls.
Oh, but still, it's still pretty strong.
It's still really good.